Hello and welcome to this edition of Yes 101's Visual Radio, bringing you the news. I'm Hashni Pathirana. Before we take a look at your news in detail, let's take a look at your headlines first.
News First headline.
Health Trade Union Alliance launched trade union action in Central Province. Number of complaints received in Russia-Ukraine human trafficking incident increased to 186. Officials of the Sri Jayawardhanapura General Hospital engaged in token strike. In your international headlines, Indonesia flood death toll rises to 41 with 17 missing, this says the disaster agency. And in your sports headlines, All Blacks skipper Kane to quit Test rugby at the end of the season. Now taking a look at your top local story for this hour, the strike launched by 72 health unions including nurses is being continued centering the Central Province today. Patients have been severely affected due to this. According to the Health Trade Union Alliance, trade union action has been launched due to the delay in implementing the agreements reached during the discussions that took place. The trade union action, which was initiated since last Thursday, is due to the false promises made by Ministry of Health in addressing the issues related to economic justice. The Ministry of Health, along with the Ministry of Finance, reached an agreement during discussions on the 3rd of April. The Health Trade Union Alliance says the issuing of circulars was done omitting certain health institutions during the implementation of those agreements. The trade union action involves 72 health trade unions, including all paramedic staff, nursing staff, healthcare support staff, assistant staff, health administrative staff, and biomedical engineering staff. Services at the National Hospital Kandy was severely hampered due to the strike launched. According to the Newsfirst correspondent, only essential services are being carried out. Army personnel were also deployed to the hospital to carry out services due to this. And now in more local stories, the number of complaints received in the Russia-Ukraine human trafficking incident involving retired Sri Lankan military personnel has increased to 186. The cases have been reported since the 9th of April to date. The Criminal Investigation Department is conducting investigations on the matter. The Ministry of Defence also urges the public to reach out to 011 244 1146 if they have any complaints on the related matter. Police spokesperson DIG Nihal Thaldu says the number of retired military personnel reported dead due to the Russia-Ukraine war stands at 11. He adds that 9 out of the 11 personnel have died in Russia, while the remaining 2 died in Ukraine. And bringing to you more local news, officials of the Sri Jayawardhanapura General Hospital engaged in a token strike today, citing several demands. Branch Secretary of the All Ceylon Health Services Union, Chandana Jailath, says officials under 6 sectors, including nursing staff and minor staff, will take place in the strike. He adds the strike will be launched from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. today. Branch Secretary of the All Ceylon Health Services Union, Chandan Jailath, says despite requests made and discussions held with the relevant authorities, nothing has been implemented, adding that if their requirements are not met, with the official will engage in an indefinite strike.
International news.
Now on to your international news of this hour. The number of people killed by flash floods and coal lava flow from a volcano in western Indonesia over the weekend has risen to 41 with 17 more missing. Hours of heavy rain caused large volcanic rocks to roll down one of Indonesia's most active volcanoes in 2 districts on Sumatra Island on Saturday evening, while flooding inundated roads, homes and mosques.
Sports news.
Now taking a look at your sports news this hour, incumbent All Blacks captain Sam Cane announced yesterday that he would be returning to Japanese club rugby at the end of the season and retiring from the international game. The 32-year-old flanker said he had decided to sign up for an extended stay at Suntory Sangoliath, where he is currently playing on sabbatical, and thus give up his eligibility to play for New Zealand. He had been by no means certain of retaining the All Blacks captaincy under new coach Scott Robertson in any case, but his decision to retire from tests at the end of the season has sealed his fate in that regard. And that's a wrap of the news we have for you for this hour. Thank you for watching.